Hello and namaste to everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, they were at theater and having romantics like some things, and when they returned home, they were looking each other phones like the first haircut Carl have, which is going to that party, and the first dress that she wear on the concert, and she saw a photo together with Carl and Axe, and she was so much shocked and a little bit something like, well, you look really close together. Now what is this? And he said that I think I delete all those photos, and he said that they say that the men has their loves start from 100% and women's love start from 0%, 0 to 100%. Now you do not love that woman or your ex, and you have loved her once with 100%. Now you don't love her, now you love me. And is this really like that? I would never think I would like you, and if you love me less and less in the futures, then what would I do then? He said that I can go only through 100%. I only never stop loving you. My heart only stop loving you when I'm dead. Look here, my heart is broke when I am with you. The only reasons when I stop my heart is then I will stay alive to love you forever. This is a most romantic line that ever said. Then they took a selfie with each others, and that selfie is gone to the fathers, which they are hacking all those photos and everything, so whatever the Sakim is doing. And he was so much angry about everything, because how can my daughter do like that? Then the next day, the hero went to the borders to work at the Laos with engineers, and they were just went each other through the borders, and Sakim and his fathers couldn't go, and Sakim we're just looking at Carl, and Carl fathers just talk to the officials, and they let Sakim to go there, and Sakim were running there and hugging, and said that take care of yourself, don't worry about me, you have to work hard. It might be hard to contact me if I'm in the forest. Please do not be disturbed, said by Carl. And Carl said that please take care of my wife and my kid too. And father said okay, and when it's all done I will return back to you. Then they were just do not let to each others to go, because the love is love, and in the same time driver said we have to go. Then he just closed the window and saw the small shoes or something types, and that is the baby dress or something. And he was so excited, and he just says that I will keep it in my heart. And he just went from there, and Sakim were saying goodbye. Then the next scene shift to the engineers, where they were through the mountains, and he was trying to wear that scarves things where they were the Sakim's lipstick, and he just kissed there. And at the next scene, Sakim were just riding in the same time. Light went up. She saw a torchlight near to her decks, and she was so happy that who doesn't love the caring husband like him, right? And the next day, some of the richest persons came over the farms to look there, and Sakim were just welcoming her and say that Sodika, and she was just explaining that food, house, medicine, and clothes, we all came from natures, and they saw the family pictures over there, and they are my family, husband family, and everything's was talking in the same times at the dinner. Kalka called Sakim's, and she was so happy, and she just excused herself, and he was just saying that the engineers were so happy of him work, because I think that they will take me to the foreign countries to work also, and take the phone to my kids, I want to talk with my kids. And she just took the phones over her belly and said that he couldn't didn't hear it, and they were just a naming ceremony were going on over there, and it's so romantic. Then the next scene shift to the father's skull, and he was just pouring some things, and Sakim was just taking care of him so nicely, like her own daughters. Then the rich lady over there were just listening the words, each and every of bit of Carl's fathers, and Carl father said that I am not the Carl real fathers. He was a foreigner. Then her mother noticed that her husband have another child also, and he wants to transfer his blood to cure his first child. No, and I got married to her and protect Carl. So so that I accept the Carl as my son, and protect from those horrible persons. And in the same time, she listened of each and every words, and she remembered that she protect Carl several times. I mean, two times. And then the next scene shift to the she wants to return to the home and take care of your kids, and goodbye and so on like that. And she was so much surprised that how can someone say like that, take care of your child. There were some stranger as I came home that is none other than Carl, and he said that I want to surprise you by coming here. And he said that the ghost of a pregnant lady could be scared, and what if I got shocked to death? How could you do that? And they just hug each other like first time ever. And the such type of feelings is so much rare. And next day, Carl was talking to his kids, and mom didn't eat many foods, right? How is the mother like this? And he just gave a new laptop and said that I use this as more appropriately, and when you will go, I will go in next week. And said that our child need to be take cares, and you look at your hand, it's so dirty, I was been working. Then he took her for manicures. In the same times he got calls, and Sakim also got calls, and he just left the hospitals. Your father is very ill, so he was going to near the farm near you. And she said that does the dad really want to see me on. In the same times, Carl also received the call from Kim and said that I have got car to open garage, so I have to sell this car and go through the borders. And he said that I promised Kim that I will never do anything bad, and Kim said that I will do it myself, you don't have to owe me you anymore. And he just drove away from theirs. And they were just packing all those things like charged batteries and prepare itself, and we can contact each others. And he said that I will take care of myself, you should also take care of yourself, and you have to eat much and take care of our baby. And they were just saying bye to each other. And he said that you do not have to leave me anywhere, I can go by myself, so take care of yourself, Kim. And in the same time, she feels something on her stomach, and she just messaged that our baby just is kicking. And he was so much delighted. In the same times, at the border there were many police officers over there, and they were just catching the bad guy. In the same time, Kim noticed that there were wild flower over there, and what you are doing there, so police is everywhere. And he said that I found this wildflower in here, and there was a plot organs, and he was just pointed the wildflower over police, and they were just running each other from there. And Kim said that can we escape from their skulls. And the same times Sakim also found out that her fathers need to see her, and she went home and put the two pillows, which is like a teddy bears, over there in the pillow, and they were just hugging and kissing, and as a baby. And next in shift to Carl, who is just stopped by police officers, and they were trying to escape and leave the car behind. And at the boat, the police also pointed some things, and in the same times they receives call from that there were a bad guy over the borders, and that is none other than Carl. So the father and Kim is just went to the border, and in the same times there were just screams about what happens to the Carls, that Carl may get shot, and that shot is none other than Kim. Carl said that, why have you done this? I told you not to involve in this. You try to make a new life. Now you are being a spy over there. And Kim said that, I made the guy of Sakim, so said that we want the Sakim back. So I just want to say that Sakim were kidnapped, and I want to clear you up of all your guys' case and all those the bad guy record, and the police was there, and they just going to surround them, and Kalka was wanted to get away from theirs, and said that, I wasn't good enough, now you make me horrible. And in the same times the police officers also hit the car, and he went to the hospitals, and Kim was also there, and with this all the scenes, and she became fainted, and she was just to wake up from there, and I want to see Carl's, where is he? And the father said that he must pay for what has he done. He was just blackmailing me to sending all those photos, and he was not responsible for taking care of your child, and he just threatened me that he will leak this clip, and he will never take any kind of the responsibility. Why don't you understand my child? You have to only trust me, not that persons who is done such a bad things at your back. And she was just saying that I have to go see Carl, and they were just hugging, and in the same times the Carl woke up from there, and he was just chained, and he saw the father over there, and they were just setting me up. I was innocent, I'm just innocent, and where is Games? Then the father said that their dad took her away, and they were just talking, and the same times the bad guy need to go to the jail. So the he saw Kim fathers and Carl sisters was also running, and Carls was just taking that, you framed me, you deceived me, how dare you to do that? And Kim was just saying that, calm down, so let me go to Carl, and it's painful as when I stabbed, I'm sorry for everything, and Carl, calm down, please calm down. And the same times the Carl's sisters got hit from police officials, and they were just scream, and he said that, the only things I have done wrong is to love someone selfish and meaningless persons like you, and that is so much a big word. And he went to the jails, and Kim fathers brought Sakim's at home, and she was so much stressed of that words, and she if she continues the stress like this, then she might lose her temper, and we need to take care of her. And father said that I went my old daughter back, and the sad feelings, like the only things that I have done wrong is to love someone like that. It's very big word. And next to the jail, that her father just came and said that, I will just sell my funds to protect you, and he said that I'm not your real sons, that the call is the one who you have to help, and you are just protecting me, you are selling everything, how could I repay for you? And the next scene, that the Kim is so much stressed of everything that her father said, and Carl said that that made her bleed. So that much for today. I hope you will like it, and please subscribe to my channels and follow for more. Thank you.